Hello and good afternoon, everyone present here. And I welcome you all to this AIT at DSC Meet 2020 hashtag Technology Redefines Life. To begin with, let me take your walk around this meet's agenda. Like, what are we going to cover and what's in store that is exciting for you guys? So, just a second. Meanwhile, I show you the agenda of this meet. Uh, I would be like introducing what is DSC to you, and also we'll take a walk back through whatever happened in DSC Acropolis past 2 years and the last year's events as well. Some of you might be familiar with the events that had taken place. The students who are in third year at present, they might have attended some workshops when they were in second year. So maybe you could recollect those moments. And then if you join DSC, like what's in store for you? What are the benefits? What would you get? And what's that something exciting that you might have read about when the post was shared with you? Also, at the end of the session, if you guys have any doubts like about anything, what is DSC? What do we do here? So you can like just ask your questions at the end of the presentation. Just to confirm, is my voice clear?
Yes, clear.
Yes, yes.
To begin with, like, what is DSC? DSC, as the name stands for Developer Students Club. It is basically a community that is powered by Google developers. And what is this community about? So, what happens is in each college or from every college, there are a set of people or students, the university students, who find themselves interested in like working on technologies and stuff. So what Google does is it forms a community wherein we work together and work on projects, like projects based on the Google APIs. You can integrate you can integrate Google APIs to form projects as well. So this community basically focuses on like implementing technologies in our real world, and it's like led ahead by a DSC lead. There is a lead that is appointed from a college that has a DSC club in it. That is like taken forward by a DSC lead and followed by a DSC team, which in we work together to maybe to organize events for you guys. And also what happens is like there might be people who might not be that aware of technologies and stuff. So we could also plan out workshops, like under DSC we plan out workshops to teach you guys about the basics of any technology that you would want to learn. Now, what is actually a DSC lead? So, like just I told you, the DSC club is led ahead by a DSC lead. Google each year chooses a DSC lead from the colleges who are like passionate leaders as well, who are learners, and they would want to like collaborate and grow together. And they're dedicated in helping the other students learn and grow together. Now, what is like our DSC Acropolis? DSC Acropolis, like it has an intent to organize and plan workshops for you guys so that you can get connected to the technologies. And then it's not only about like the theoretical part that we learn. Like we have learned algorithms so far. You guys also have must read many algorithms in C++, Java during your 2 and 3 years of engineering. So under DSC, what we focus on is like how do we implement those things, the algorithms, how do you implement the Python that you have learned into projects and this technological stuff, and to develop any project that can help the world in any way and to grow as a vibrant community together. No doubt, a club or like any organization cannot run without the support of faculty members as well. So very glad to have our faculty coordinators for DSC as Professor Priyanka Jangde and Professor Narendra Pal Singh Rathod, sir. So dynamic in their roles, they have been like contributing and delivering their best to help students, and like under their guidance, DSC Acropolis has set levels in the past 2 years. So I would call Priyanka ma'am to like highlight upon the DSC Acropolis links.
Thank you, Tanvi. Good afternoon, all. Welcome from AITR DSC Meet. It is great to have DSC leads who have been working tirelessly along with DSC team to bring in the best outcomes. This journey is started with Mr. Rishabh Rathore as the first DSC lead from Acropolis in 2018, and followed by Ms. Rachna Agrawal, DSC lead for the year 2019-20. And after this successful journey of 2 years, I feel happy to announce and welcome the DSC lead for year 2020, Ms. Tanvi Rathi. Speaking about this year's statistics, it was a difficult section as there were 5,000 plus applicants. आपको दिख रहा होगा आपकी स्क्रीन पे, graph is there. 5,000 plus applicants who did apply for being the DSC lead. Among them, around 600 were shortlisted, and for the interview process, and finally there were 278 students who were chosen as the DSC leads from the institutes all over India. On behalf of DSC Acropolis, under the wings of IT department, AITR wishing Tanvi good luck for the forthcoming year and being the lead and leading over the team with dedication and commitment to deliver and give it her best upshot. With this, I do look forward for DSC Acropolis team 2020 to set the level high. Thank you. And Tanvi, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. So I feel excited to be this year's lead, and also looking forward to work with you guys as the DSC team 2020 for the year 2020. And I hope together we would like do many workshops, learn and build solutions to like which can help the world. So now what would be my responsibilities as a lead? So I would be like basically my responsibility would be to build a strong technical community, and it's not only for the ones who are like who already do have a knowledge of technology. It is also for those who want to learn, who are willing to learn. It's not only about like if you feel that okay, I'm not good at technology, I can't be a part of DSC or it won't work out for me. It's not anything like that, because that's my primary role, or rather the responsibility, that the people who are not interested in technology or who do not get technology that well, maybe any programming language due to which you might not be interested enough. So my primary role would be like to engage you all and also take suggestions from you guys that what do you actually want to learn. And also we would be like conducting regular workshops and meetups related to computer programming and technologies that are like trending. Maybe it can be cloud, machine learning, AWS, in front end if I talk about React.js, Node.js. Also, to increase awareness about Google products, like you must have heard Google APIs, the Google text-to-speech, Google Assistant, smart home applications. So we would also be like connecting with those Google APIs and finally integrate them in our, like you can integrate them in your machine learning projects, in your Java project to make something more innovative and creative. Also, what the benefit of like being a part of DSC is that if you create a project and it is good enough, like so you also get the chance to showcase that project under the GDG events like the FS. Like GDG stands for Google Developers Group, And Google Developers Group is basically a wide community of under various locations. So you would also like get the opportunity to showcase your project over there under like in front of people from colleges and stuff. And I would also be responsible to encourage you guys to deliver and take workshops. And so having a look around the DSC code in 2019, like the past year's team, maybe some of you could recall some of the faces. If you know your seniors, like the third year ones could recall someone from this picture. So this is actually how our DSC team for the 2020 would also be made. And furthermore, I would like to call Vani to give you some highlights about what we did the last year, what were the last year events. So handing over to Vani Swarnakar.
Thank you, Tanvi. So, guys, hi, I'm Vani. I'm ex-DSC trainer and a core team member. So, after knowing what DSC is, I think you all are excited to know what DSC does and how it works. So, for that, here is a glimpse of events we had during last session. So, first is workshop on basics of ML. Explore ML Introduction to Machine Learning was a workshop organized on October 14, 2019 at Acropolis Institute of Technology and Research. The main motto of this event was to make students learn about basics of machine learning. The goal of this session includes introduction of machine learning, idea of implementation, what ML can do, clustering, sequence prediction, and style prediction. So this workshop was successful in fulfilling its objective, that is to learn the children about basics of machine learning. Moving ahead to the next, we had CloudFest. As the name suggests, we were celebrating cloud. This workshop was conducted on July 27, 2019 at Acropolis Institutes in collaboration with GDG Indore. Workshop started with a basic definition and concept of Google Cloud Platform, followed by completing the quest consisting of 5 labs. Most of the students completed the labs, and the students who completes the lab got goodies too. So this is very nice opportunity to explore yourself. Moving to the next, we had Flutter viewing party. Flutter Interact is a day dedicated to the creation with Flutter. Google's, I think you all know what Flutter is, but if you don't know, Flutter is a free Google open source UI toolkit to make beautiful natively compiled application for mobile, desktop, and web, all with a single code base. So it was an event conducted by Acropolis Institute in collaboration with GDG Indore. Students had hands-on experience on Flutter and created their first application ever. Also, 5 students got opportunity to earn yearly subscription of IntelliJ IDEA, which worth 18,000. It was great and a successful event. Now, for more events, I would like to call Nishtha. Over to you, Nishtha.
Okay, thank you so much, Vani. I hope I am audible.
Yes, you're audible, Nishtha.
Okay. So, hello everyone. I am Nishtha Bhopatkar, ex-DSC trainer. Following up with what Vani has discussed, next workshop that were held last year was the first workshop was the basic of Android workshop organized for second year students dated 15th April 2019. So the main aim of this workshop was to familiarize students with Android Studio and how app development works. The basic of Android Studio and Java programming were discussed along with the hands-on experience. Students also developed their first Android application during the workshop. The next workshop was on algorithms for second year students, and it was held on 15 July 2019. The workshop covered topics like type of algorithms and different complexities. Next, we had on the plate the DEFIS 2019, which was held by DSC AITR along with GDG Indore. Various renowned speakers and Googlers from different countries presented their views on various different technologies, including AngularJS, Flutter, and TensorFlow. After that, different group activities and games were also organized for all the participants of the workshop. Overall, the session was a complete success because it was very informative and interesting. So that's all for the events organized by DSC Acropolis last year. Looking forward to organize and help more students this year. Now I would like to call Tanvi for further discussion. Thank you.
Thank you, Nishtha. So I hope like you could like recollect the third year students like okay, this workshop was attended by me and in the lab and so on. So like this year, like what's in store for you? Like if you plan or if you join DSC, what would you get? Or actually, apart from learning certifications, what would you get? So there is this amazing opportunity. I don't know how many of you might have heard about this Google Solution Challenge that it proposes in January, February every year. So under this, what it does is the Google gives you a problem, or rather, you need to identify a problem that the world is facing, and you need to develop a solution, or rather a prototype integrating the Google APIs. Like you can make project on any topic, you just need to integrate Google APIs along with it. And from the the number of projects that are made, 10 teams are shortlisted from that. And it's like an amazing opportunity that out of those 10 teams, the teams who like actually win, they get to be mentored with their project at the Google headquarters. So like that's really a big opportunity for you guys. Like if you develop a project and it's that success, you get to like develop it completely under those actually working at Google. Like for many of us, Google is our dream company, and we would definitely want that our project to be mentored by under them. So that's one opportunity. Along with that, you also get to have many swags and goodies. Like it's a trend now that you paste stickers on laptops. Many whatever events, technologies, you paste stickers on it, and you would also love that water bottles from Google, like Google printed, Google T-shirts, and all those badges and along with it. Also, you get to develop your community learning skills. Like if you are an introvert or sort of like you like to learn alone, so it is a great platform because when you get to connect with more people, you get to learn more. So it helps you like with community learning. Also, you get to deliver workshops. Like as a student, you would see many pictures of like your friends who might be delivering it at IITs or something of that sort. So you would also want to inculcate the same. So that's in store for you. That like if you are good at something, if someone amongst you is like good at Python or Python basics, so even you would get an opportunity to deliver the same amongst us. Also, you get access to many free Google courses, and some of you, like even I did see on LinkedIn, and I did receive a mail from Google, like Google online coding challenge. That was basically a Google internship. Like some of you can connect to it. So in the same way, you get to have many internship opportunities from Google, sponsored by Google, and also there's a lot more for you. So if we talk about like a roadmap of this year's events, like hashtag 20, although it would be virtual for like around nearly two months, so we could like predict. So like what's our plan this year? So first of all, we'll be opening applications for DSC team members, followed by like their orientation for the same, like how would they proceed ahead. Then once the team is formed, we'll be having workshops on like actions on Google. Actions on Google workshop includes the various Google APIs, including API.ai, Gupshup, and a lot more. Like you might have heard about Google Assistant. So we would be also learning on those. We would also be learning like machine learning from scratch, because now it's like the third years have to make their minors and stuff, and there are many who like plan to make projects on machine learning and Python, but there are some who still struggle with what is machine learning and what is this various algorithms, classification, clustering, regression, and the stuff. So we are planning to have a workshop like from the scratch. Those of you who haven't heard of it would also benefited from it. Also, there is this Google Explore ML workshop that is in association or in collaboration with GDG, the Google Developers Group. Then, like as I mentioned, there is a Google Solution Challenge, wherein we would be developing project and we would be submitting it at this challenge, and we hope to get selected. Then we would be having project showcase, like even it's actually the efforts that ultimately count. So even we would be developing many projects, and then we would like showcase it across the entire college. We would build beautiful UI in Flutter, just like Vani talked about Flutter viewing party, wherein last year also there were students who made amazing apps on Flutter and stuff. So this year also we are planning to design something creative using Flutter. And yes, there is a lot more to come for you guys. So, like now I would like to call Yash Joshi to like brief you about what are the actual team positions and the roles that you could get being a part of the SC team. So, handing over to Yash.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Hope I'm audible to you.
Yes, you're audible.
So, coming to the point, now, thank you, Tanvi. So, coming to the point, now I'm going to tell you about the core team members and what roles they have to play. First of all, I will start with the developer team. The developer team consists of a developer head and 4 to 5 developers. And if you want to be a developer, then you will be solely responsible for working out with projects and implementations. There will be a Google Solution Challenge, which Tanvi already given details about. And in that challenge, we have to submit 4 to 5 projects. It is also a role of the developers team to make 4 to 5 projects in which they have to use any of the Google technologies, like they have to use Gmail or Google Maps in their projects. So if you want, you can use those projects in your majors and minors also. So there is a two-way benefit for you. So apart from that, I would like to details about the training team. Same as same as developer team. There will be one training head and 4 to 5 trainers. DSC organizes various technical workshops, so trainers have to conduct those workshops. And the major role for trainers is to conduct the workshops and train the students comes under the role of trainers. So these are the roles of trainers. And after trainers, I will describe you the role of graphic designers. You already know that posters and clips can be more than words. So it's a graphic that fascinates the crowd. So the work of designer is to design flyers, posters, and graphics in connection with content writing team to reach out the mass. So these are the roles of graphic designer. You have to make different flyers and posters as well. So now I would like to give details about the content writers. So I already said that graphic designers as content writers go hand in hand to reach out to people and reflect on things. So to create content for social media, it is also a work done by the content writers. Or the content written have to be you have also you write blogs and articles on technologies and stuffs. So these are the works of content writer. Now, for social media head, the work of social media head is to research and work upon how to connect to other clubs that works upon to bring the new ideas and creativity for engagement, as well as the name says, social media head also have to handle all social media platforms of DSC. Now, at the end, I would like to describe the work of event photographers. You all know what event photographers do, but still, it's you know that it's the captures that reflects and stay after an event is completed. So, a photographer's lens is capable of discovering that hidden beautiful area. So, the role of photographer is to click photographs of every event to cover the entire event and along with the video shoots and work with the social media team to reflect the best. So that's all I have to tell you. And now I would like to hand over to Tanvi.
Uh,
Tanvi,
yes, thank you, Yash, for like explaining the positions for the same.
over to you.
Also, you can anytime reach out to us at these social media platforms: LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And also, just a second. Yeah. So also that one thing that was exciting is that we will be circulating the applications for DSC Team 2020. So whatever positions Yash just explained you for, we would be hiring applications for project developers, technical trainers, graphic designers, content writer, and a social media head. So those of you, like, we would actually want to work with people who are genuinely like into, who could actually genuinely dedicate their time to this. So we would the same for the same, actually the message would be circulated on your groups. So just don't skip it, because it's a first come first serve basis form. And fill out the form based as per your interest. Like, if you think that okay, you're good with explanation, and so you can deliver a workshop. If you feel that you're good with content writer, you can fill it for Google, content writer and those reporting and stuff. And if you think that okay, you are like, you can capture that well, those hidden scenes and those beautiful captures, so do fill the form for like even photographers. But we actually do forward to look for people who are willing to learn and who are willing to dedicate their time. So it was just this, and I hope like the poster would be shared for the same by the end of this presentation and by the end of this day. If you, in case if you feel any doubt, like in any case, you can reach out to us, and you can drop a mail. Also, you can contact me at this number. It's 9981859000. At any point of time, if you like feel any doubts during filling up the form, also you can anytime connect to us. And also, yes, we are looking to have a great DSC team 2020 this year, so that we together like work and set the level more high. So yeah, this was from our side. Thank you. And if there are any questions to us, you can please ask. Like any confusions about what is DSC still, or the various positions of DSC. How would you work? If there are any questions or any queries, like.
Hello, ma'am. This is Shukla here. And my question is that what should be our ideal profile when we are applying to Google DSC to get
Okay.
selected?
So, in order to get selected, like first of all, you need to evaluate like what are you good with. If you think that you are good with explaining something, like it happens now, we study in a group before exams. So our friends do compliment ki, okay, you teach this topic well. So if you think that you can genuinely explain things, then go and apply for the trainers part. If you have developed some projects and you think that okay, you're good with code, see, actually for development and training part, we need students who are actually sound with technical skills. So if you are like, if you it's not, see, everyone is not perfect, and also we do not have knowledge of everything. But still, if you are good with technical part, you can apply for the position of developer or a trainer. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Any other question? And guys, it's actually a very small form. Like after that, further evaluation would obviously be done. But if you actually find yourself interested, just take a couple of minutes to like just take over along with the form. It's just 5 or 6 entries you need to fill in. So those are the basic details we are collecting, and then further we'll contact you. So at least don't be like you miss out something, you miss this opportunity of being a part of DSC along with us. And also do follow our social media accounts, because that's where you would be like having and receiving updates on when would the form like or close or open. So in any case, you don't miss any opportunity to be a part of DSC or to register somewhere. So just stay connected with us at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Is there any other doubt?
I think Tanvi, there is no doubt to anyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. नरेंद्र सर.
Yes, ma'am.
सर आप कुछ अपनी तरफ से इनपुट देना चाहेंगे प्लीज?
आई थिंक सभी ने अच्छा कवर अप कर लिया है. मेन तो यही पर्पस था कि आप सभी लोगों को यहाँ इकट्ठा बुलाने का. उसके पीछे रीजन ये था कि डीएससी क्या है और वो क्या फैसिलिटीज प्रोवाइड करता है स्टूडेंट्स के लिए. एक्चुअली में डीएससी देखा जाए तो स्टूडेंट के द्वारा स्टूडेंट के लिए ही जो डिटेल्स है उसको, या यू कैन से कि टेक्निकल नॉलेज है उसको एनहेंस करने के लिए हम लोग ये सब प्लान आउट करते हैं और पूरी टीम इसमें लगती है. और जो पोस्ट वगैरह बताइए तो कुछ स्टूडेंट्स जो रहते हैं जिनको डेवलपमेंट में अच्छा लगता है, कुछ स्टूडेंट ऐसे रहते हैं जो ट्रेनिंग देने में बहुत बढ़िया रहते हैं, जिनको कंसेप्ट इजीली क्लियर हो जाते हैं और वो एक्सप्लेन अच्छे से कर पाते हैं लाइक दैट, तो वो टेक्निकल ट्रेनर के रूप में आ सकते हैं. या जिसका कंटेंट राइटिंग में अच्छा हैंड्स ऑन है वो उसके हिसाब से कंटेंट राइटिंग के वाले या सोशल मीडिया हेड के रूप में आ सकते हैं. तो ऐसे नंबर ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज है. और अगर आप इन पोस्ट के अलावा भी अगर डीएससी से आप जुड़ना चाह रहे हैं तो एज ए पार्टिसिपेंट्स आप जुड़ सकते हैं. मतलब हर नंबर ऑफ वर्कशॉप्स हम लोग करवाते हैं और बच्चे इंटरेस्ट भी लेते हैं उसमें और पार्टिसिपेट भी करते हैं, सर्टिफिकेशन भी गेन करते हैं और उसका जो बेनिफिट है उनको कहीं ना कहीं उनकी लाइफ में मिलता ही है. तो वैसे तो सारी चीजें कवर हो गई है. मेरी तरफ से लास्ट इतना ही है कि आप इसके डीएससी के साथ जुड़िए और अच्छे से अच्छे अपना जो टेक्निकल नॉलेज है उसको एनहेंस कीजिए, या जो आपके माइंड में है या कोई नया यूनिक टॉपिक है जिसके ऊपर आप प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना चाहते हैं, प्रोजेक्ट डेवलप करना चाहते हैं, तो भी आप डीएससी के साथ एसोसिएट हो सकते हैं और अच्छा रिकॉग्नाइजेशन आपको मिलेगा अंडर डीएससी. ठीक है, थैंक यू.
थैंक यू नरेंद्र सर. और किसी को कोई डाउट है तो वो पूछ सकता है.
Also, if you're not here, you could anytime connect us via mail or the contact number. You could always reach out to me in case if you're having any doubt. And just the last thing that yes, Narendra talked about the benefits. So see, Google DSC itself brings along a brand or a name with it. And it's a great opportunity, like when you put it in your resume that you have been a development head or a development trainer at DSC. So it would actually enhance your resume's strength. Like, so yes, that's all from our side, and we'll be circulating the forms. So just stay tuned, stay connected, and do fill out the form so that you don't miss upon any opportunity, because as it's first come and first serve basis. So yes, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you Narendra sir, Priyanka ma'am, Vani, Nishtha and Yash for your support and contribution.
Okay Tanvi, thank you.
Yes ma'am.
Now everyone can leave their meeting.
Yeah, we're closing this meet. Thank you everyone.